Ambassador Macharia Kamau, Principal Secretary for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Heri Saripudin, Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Yusra Khan, Advisor of Kareem International, Dr. Bruno Linyiru, Secretary for Trade, the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Omar Sadiq Muhammad, Director of KNCCI, and Mr. Martin Mutura, Kareem International Head of Team for Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jambo, first and foremost, allow me to express my special thanks and appreciation to Ambassador Heri Saripudin for his genuine initiative to co-host this sampling event of our Hybrid Trade Showcase 2021 at the Indonesian Embassy in Nairobi. Throughout history, we have learned that trade is an activity of connecting people and build civilization. People from one region traveling far away from their domicile to visit their counterpart and friends in other regions to perform a trade among them. Trade always begins with cultural exchanges, a friendship starter, and economic builder. As a result of trade activity, we will find a similarity in cultures, languages, and daily manners and habits between two geographically separated nations. And we experience it when visiting a new area, we feel at home. Therefore, it is no doubt to state that trade is the engine of development. When I first visited Kenya in 2007, I immediately found so many in common, most in cultures such as habit, vocabulary, the spirit of development, social interaction, tolerance and hospitality, and many more. Based on that, I believe that our two nations have had a good trade relationships in the past. So I decided to take the pathway and to turn the potential into a mutually beneficial benefit. In Kenya, you greet with habari. In Indonesia, we greet with apa kabar. In Kenya, you say asante. In Indonesia, and particularly in Bali, we say santi. In Kenya, you say sabuni. In Bahasa Indonesia, we say sabun. In Kenya, you say kamusi. In Bahasa Indonesia, we say kamus. In Kenya, you say kofia. In Bahasa Indonesia, we say kopiah. Furthermore, we share the same word for salam, dunia, and limau. Kareem International is an Indonesian export aggregator company. Our philosophy is that export activities are not merely trade activities, but it's human activities. We are passionate about bridging the people of Indonesia and Africa via trade and more, investment, collaboration, and establishing joint venture companies among our people. It is always a vigorous activity for us to carry the spirit of the Bandung Asia Africa Conference 1955, one of the milestone activities in the 20th century that shaped the world we know today. Although we are not significant in number yet, we carry the spirit and are confident in our future trade bilateral relations. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, the sudden emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic is causing disaster to previous habitual human relations. But on the other hand, it is an indication that as humans, we are challenged to create a new stage of civilization, a new format of trade activities between us, a people that are geographically separated. Today, all of us who gather here today, the participants and supporters of this hybrid trade show, are the actors of changes that contribute to building a new method of trade activities, a hybrid trade show. All of us now is the history maker of the new trade promotional format, a game changer. Thanks to the advancement of communication technology, the distance between us have shortened. But despite the development of communication technology, we still believe that we need to TTF, touch, taste, and feel the products. Our human senses are to smell the aroma and sip the tip of the coffee before loving it. Our human senses need to feel the smoothness of furniture before falling in love with it. And it is our human senses to feel the smoothness of fabric of the fashion before smiling to use it that will represent who we are. From that two perspectives, communication technology development and the need for humans to taste, touch, and feel the products, Kareem International and Indonesian Embassy in Nairobi are presenting our samples at Soko, Indonesia. Our special appreciation of all our esteemed Expo participants, speakers, and special guests. Based on our records at the Expo application, our event are attended by 180 exhibitors and participants, 40 speakers, showing 1,662 product photos, 1,934 exchanging messages among participants, 81 themes of community board discussion. 44 participants sent more than 2,500 items of samples to Nairobi, from food, coffee, tea, herbal drink, spices, jewelry, fashion, shoes, cosmetics, instant building, home appliances, furniture, automotive spare part, handicraft, school apparel, and more. And yet, we also have a special offer for you. Some of the products have a program of free delivery costs from Indonesia to Kenya. Some of the products offer special discount when you purchase them from Indonesia during the entire 6 months of the event. And many of them are expecting to have business partners in Kenya to handle the whole African market. And especially for coffee, we are now arranging special session for free coffee tasting activity and on 3 coffee shops in Nairobi. 1, Coffee and Beagles, Danish Spirit. 2, Barista & Co., Riverside. And 3, Connected Coffee, Kilimani. Furthermore, besides our focus, we may bring investment opportunity to Kenya, as well as perhaps in the area of cassava processing into mocaf. Excellencies, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, today in Nairobi, an African city of global character, we make a history of the future shape of international trade and economic collaboration among nations. And we believe that trade is a reciprocal event. It is not only about Indonesia selling to Africa via leadership of Kenya, but also Africa selling to Asia via the leadership of Indonesia. It will be our enthusiasm to lead the promotion of Kenyan coffee, tea, tourism, and fintech in Asian market. So it will be our honor again to make a history of the relationship between Indonesia and Kenya on the most expecting diplomatic event near time, the opening of the Kenya Embassy to Indonesia in Jakarta. On behalf of Kareem International Team and all participants, I welcome you to visit Soko Indonesia to touch, taste, and feel the sample provided. Please have your comment and input about the product that you can directly send the message to the owners of the products using the WOFA system as our Expo application. Asante sana. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.